Cause we got a lot of games, but ain't got a lot of time. Oh, you hanging with the gang, it's a mad dog life. From them G4 chairs to them fresh Nike Airs. All them big time dreams came from little nightmares. She ain't tripping on the small stuff, doing big things, big deals, big wheels. Watch her cause a big scene. Furthest thing from taking nails that ain't never been seen. What you mean, you ain't see it with the gleam? No, she grind, no, she shine, no, she blink. No, she grinding, no, she shining, now you know she got a blink. Came from grinding, now she shining, now you know she got a blink. Wait, hold up, flex on them like Tyler Clark. Think you do it better, hold my drink, we about to set it off. She is not a star, she above it like the sky's the bar. We been going hard, hype train, we aboard them all. Haters, we avoid them all, whoa. Same place, same time, staying on go. You ain't know she the GOAT, gaming over anything. You can bring it to the ring or we can settle on the screen. Cthulhu or Charlie couldn't settle on the name. But boo-hoo, not sorry, she leveled up the rank. She'll probably get a Charlie horse by the way she running things. Since every stream a party, Charlie Brown, cause I'm just chilling with my dogs and everything is on the house. So if you see them, point them out. I feel like Bosley and Amazi got that Charlie Angel style. What up, Shayna? This a banger, puppy woo to hold it down. Better follow, give us up, getting hype, cause we got a lot of games, but ain't got a lot of time. Oh, you hanging with the gang, it's a mad dog life. From the green on the screen to the checks on the Nikes. All these big time dreams came from Bioshock frights. We ain't tripping on the small stuff, doing big things, big deals, big wheels. Watch us cause a big scene. Furthest thing from taking nails that ain't never been seen. What you mean? You ain't see us with the gleam. No, we grind, no, we shine, no, we blink. No, we grinding, no, we shining, now you know we gotta blink. Came from grinding, now we shining, now you know we gotta. Wait, hold up, flex on them like Tyler Clark.
I can't be in lobby for that long because I'm gonna fall behind all the notifications. How does everything sound? Because it's been a minute. Hello. Hi, everybody. Okay. John, thank you for the 16th. There's a freaking echo in my ear. You can't be doing this to me right now. Spawned. So it's like, you know when you're trying to talk, it's throwing me off. Hold on, let me see if I can. John, thank you for the sub. Rabo, thank you for the sub. Crew of Ravers, thank you for the 44 months. 64 months is what the heck? What the hell? Okay, hold on. Karazin, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. If you just got a gifted sub, it's throwing me off so much. This is what happens when you don't stream for a long time, because if you thought I was rusty for before, oh my freaking god, words are hard. This is, yeah, hold on. Karazin, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Let me try and catch up real quick. I'm sorry. Nixie, thank you for the 4 months. Jokers, Chaos, thank you for the prime sub. Man, we need to turn it down on my ear. I don't even want to see what you guys are saying. Spone, thank you for the 64 months. John Boy and Showstopper, thank you for the subs, continued subs. I'm so sorry. This is terrible. You guys are not signed up to see this travesty. Andy needs sleep. I hope you get some. Thank you for the prime sub. Jenzilla, thank you for the 63 months. Actually so terrible. Phoenix, thank you for the 64 months. Oh my god. Caitlin, thank you for the 30 months. I'm back. Riderless. The OG, thank you for the 45 months. I'm trying to okay. Terrible. Conan Stanton, thank you for the prime sub. And Joji, thank you for the sub. Alright, I think we've caught up and I'm so sorry. Peraz Shade. I don't know if I said that. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the prime sub. And Coda's Cake, thank you for the 34 months. And CM Origins, thank you for the 57 months. This is what happens when you're like gone. I need to turn this down on my ear. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can do that. Oh, that's the Wi-Fi. You know what's crazy? I couldn't even see where the hello. Where the why is it not going down? Where the stream now button was. Terrible. James, thank you for the 5 to thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Kruma, thank you for the 34 months. And Torch, thank you for the 63 months. What the heck is going on? Can you guys hear that? Fern, thank you for the prime sub. Alex, thank you for the 10 months. Can you guys hear that echo, or is it just me? Is it just me? Bro Panda, thank you for the 16 months. 16 Eagles. 16 Eagles. Angles. Oh my. Thank you for the gifted sub. You can? What the heck is going on? Sorry, let me fix that. Oh, never mind. It's just you. It's so loud in my ear. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys can actually hear the echo. Let me try and fix this. It wouldn't be a stream without frickin' technical difficulties. Hold on, Okay, wait. Is that okay? Okay. Thank God for that. Oh my gosh. Queens. Whoa. Brandon, thank you for 3 months. Thank you. Is the echo gone? Brandon, thank you for the 33 months. Compitamaya, thank you for the 2 months. Queen's Drago, thank you for the 2 months. 42. Samia Parvez, thank you for the gifted sub. All right. Kane Manning, thank you for the 44 months. Appreciate it. Jar loves music. Thank you for the 61 months. Hello to all my OGs. Hello to everyone that's new. This is usually, well, actually, no, it's really not this bad usually. I promise you. It's just, yeah, I'm rusty. I couldn't even find where the stream now button is. That's how bad it is. It's bad. Oh, jeez, Piga, thank you for the 19 months. Dylan, thank you for the 10 months. Yo, new camera. This isn't a new one, but it is new-ish for lobby. It's the one that I always used for the video game perspective. But then my other camera, for some reason, the adjustment. Hey, it's Alex, thank you for the gifted sub. The what? Oh, thank you, Kira. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. What was I saying? The connection, am I yelling? The connection to my camera was like getting worn down, so then the camera would just randomly lose connection, if that makes sense. So I had to use this one. Sharp Hatchet, thank you for the gifted sub. Also, if you have got a gifted sub anywhere along in the journey of whatever this shit stream is, please thank your gifter, because they are baby angels and they don't have to gift, and please don't ask. And I don't remember what my spiel was with that. Oh my god. Prince Ishamal, thank you for the sub. I can't even remember what he used to say. If you just got a gift to sub, be sure to thank your gifter, because they are what? Baby angel. Yeah, we're dusting off the rust right now. I'm so sorry that you guys have to witness this. You don't have to. You can actually leave at any time. It's really not, like, I'm not forcing you guys to be here, am I?
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Hello, everybody. All right. Yeah, terrible. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry in terms of being away from social media. Pretty bad at social media. But also, it's just, like, one of those things where I... not enjoy, that's not the right way to put it, but like it is healthy to step away from it. To be fair, a few months is like a long time, but it's I don't know, I'm really not good at it. And also, I don't know, there's a lot of positive things happening on social media, but there's also a lot of negative stuff, but I am doing very, very well. We all deserve a social media break. Yes, Pixies. Yes, Poisons Pixies, I appreciate you. We all deserve a social media break, because it's not like, it's not always the best place. There are a lot of good things on there. But if you are new here, usually we, for the most part, do a lot of streams like this where we just talk. I can answer any questions. People suck, bro, except for us, obviously. Yeah, obviously. We just do this, and we also do gaming streams. And I was going to talk about that because... Hold on, let me record this. Yeah, this is how this is going. Obviously, I want to start an actual schedule, because you guys know, for the most part, I am so all over the place with this. But we can get back into some sort of schedule. Not gaming tonight, no, but it is in the cards. Being too connected to everything can burn you out hella quickly if you aren't careful. Yeah, it's so good to like take a step back too. Wrestling Buff, thank you for the sub. yes, I want to wrestle again. But again, it's like one of those things where taking a break is also great. Nico, thank you for the 5 months. Thank you. Because I've been wrestling for a long time, you guys. Every 6 month schedule for the win. I resent that comment. It's almost like I haven't spoken for 6 months. James, thank you for the 28 months. Ah! Ah! I did. It was a very nice break. Yes. You're getting cooked right now? By whom? You guys or just life? You became a monk on break. All peace and love, baby. All peace and love. Are you ready to admit you really Australian? Why would I do that? What does that benefit me to admit that I'm like Australian? Ty 5, yes, we're live. Hello. AC Fox, thank you for the Prime sub. Alexis, thank you for the Prime sub. You know those like awkward, what is that sound where it's like, hey, how y'all doing? That's how I feel right now. So feel free to put that soundbite over any moment that you deem relevant, which is probably every second of what this stream was going to be. Carl's doing good. He's in he's in Reno now, but he did have his first match back the other night and he did awesome. Will we be having any cat content? Yes. Well, they're quite either like love you 1 second or not, so I'll never force them to be on stream. You guys saw Sally, one of them last time, little void cat, and she's like right now wanting her own space. So I'm not gonna like force her to be on the stream. Be like, look, look at this little animal. MB Vaughn, thank you for the 20 months. Patrick, thank you for the gifted sub. Cat and cat are woo. No, but she does make really weird noises, and if she came in here, you guys would hear that. But I mean, I'll see how she is a little bit. Oh, Ty 5, little puppy. Okay, how is everyone doing? Wake up and look at this computer. Yeah, also, the AC randomly stopped working today on a Sunday, so I couldn't even get someone in to look at it. Shell, thank you for the gifted sub. So we're all dying right now, and I think I should be commended for even, continuing to do this and sitting in front of all these electronics while the AC is not working because it is so bad and the girls have just been sleeping. It's like 70 something degrees. I say that like 70 something degrees is good, but it's not. It's a little warm. You've been through it. Yeah, I mean, like one time when it broke, it's gone up to like 80 something before, and it's just Florida. Frickin' Florida. You know what I'm saying? This place is like not a real place, but hopefully we'll get it fixed tomorrow. But the girls are just like sleeping right now, so they're just chilling. Zero, thank you for the 64 months. Thank you. I missed them too, I promise. Charm, thank you for the 44 months. So once I like get back into a schedule, I promise I won't be yelling like how I'm doing right now. That's part of the, yes, it is. Owen, it is. Florida weather is the worst. I'm like sweating right now. This is insane. Makes sense because I'm also sitting in front of all this stuff and I'm also wearing a beanie, so logic make sense. I love Nixon. I do miss wrestling with her, but she's doing freaking awesome, so yelling is part of the job. Hi, Dakota Control. Aw, I appreciate that. Yeah, so I really do want to get into a more consistent schedule. And I know I've said that before, and I apologize because I don't know. What do you want me to do? Oh, thank you, I don't know if I'm sweating because of the AC being down or because I'm like stressed at how shit the stream is going so far. Emma, thank you for the 64 months. Who did you meet live back in May? I'm sorry. The curly hair. Yeah, that's been a whole journey, me regrowing back my curly hair. Chaz MTV, thank you for the 8 months. I appreciate it. Because I don't... The light, the camera... The light... How about it? The curly hair journey has been insane. Because, I mean... James and Mia? Yeah, she's the best. She's the best. What was I gonna say? I was never really raised with the knowledge of looking after curly hair, because if you have curly hair, you understand that it's a whole different ballpark of maintenance and keeping it like that and making sure it's not dry and maybe not like making sure it's not overwashed, etc., etc. So it's like I've gotten into a routine, I guess, and like products that work for me, but it's still a lot of work. And sometimes I just don't want to deal with that. Thank you, Alexis. I mean, I am learning to love my curly hair, but it is. You have coily 4C hair? Yeah, see, like, it's a lot, right? It's a lot to maintain, and it looks great. It's just a lot. Did you guys do the Wyatt's house at Halloween Horror Nights? Yes, we did. So Thea invited a whole bunch of us because she had there were VIP passes, which was awesome. The whole thing is called RIP, which I thought it was a typo, but then I'm like, oh, Halloween RIP. I get it. Okay, my bad. But I was like, do you not mean VIP? You put RIP. And Tiso! Please say you did the Terrify house? Yes. So we did the Wyatt house. It was so cool. It was emotional, but they really did justice. I'm real trippy. Thank you for the Prime sub. Badkins, thank you for the 3 months in advance. And then don't come at me because I'm not like a super big horror person, but I've never seen the Terrify movies, but I have seen bits and pieces, which it's not really making me want to see them. And maybe it's because I'm not into he seems great, I say about like a serial killer murder clown, but like, and I'm okay with gore too. I really am. I don't know if I really want to see stuff going in places. H-Ray, thank you for the 44 months. You know what I mean? J-Rod Bad, thank you for the sub. You know what I'm saying? Charlie, you have to see them. Define, why do I have to see them? I've seen like enough of like Art the Clown. Lexi Tixie, thank you for the Prime sub. Robinu, thank you for the 29 months. Yes, I am back. But like, you know, why does anyone have to see a chainsaw being put in places? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's really in my like bucket list to... Have you seen Weapons, the movie? Yes, I like that one too. That's a completely different horror movie as well. But we did go through the Terrifier house. And yeah, like it was cool. I got a picture or a video with Art too that I got to put on TikTok. Well, one of the arts, you know. But like, I don't know. Sell it to me where it's not, you know. You have to see it because it's art. Sinners, yes, I love Sinners Spinfinite. I haven't seen the new Conjuring movie yet. Is it the last one? Carl's got me into horror because I'm like, I've never really been super hardcore into horror. I have seen, you know, a chunk of them, but yeah, the Terrifier house, it's one of those houses where they've got all the props and all the gimmicks set up, and he's in there with his cool glasses or whatever, and there's a part where it splits into two, and you can choose the dry path, or it's called like the wet path where you get sprayed with like, they made it seem like it was blood, but I don't think that you're allowed to do that. Not real blood, but I mean, I'm sure people wouldn't be pleased if their stuff was getting stained red, right? I have a feeling it was just water, but I don't know because it was shut down when we went there. And I feel like what can we be expecting on the podcast this week? Think we have a couple guests, if my mind serves me correctly. I mean, you guys know we do them four at a time when we meet up, just for scheduling purposes. But I can't remember. I think there's guests on that one. Water with red food coloring, probably that, as long as it doesn't stain, because I feel like a lot of people will be like, I'm not super keen on that. Also, it was shut down because I heard that the area was getting way too wet, and then, I mean, if you're going to get jump scared on like a wet surface, like water's everywhere, you're probably going to hurt yourself, maybe. I will, because I'm clumsy as fuck. It was tomato sauce. Okay, well, that's fine. At least they can come out of clothes, I guess. Also, I appreciate that you said tomato sauce and not ketchup. Because I think also that the dry path, or whatever you want to call it, where you don't have the shit spraying on you, is scarier, because they can afford to do more scary stuff in the area where you're not necessarily going to slip over and, you know, hurt yourself. Because I don't think that legally that would be a lot. You'd probably have to sign a waiver before going down that path. But it was blocked. There was a security guard standing in front of it, so we all had to go through the other way. It's tomato. Would love to see Rihanna guest on the podcast. Yeah, we've been meaning to get her on. So you guys do your thing and bombard it. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. But we've been meaning to get her on. So it's probably definitely in the future at some point. Flick Fear Clash. Thank you for the sub. Why am I still stuttering over my words? I think you guys are making me nervous. Because I haven't done this in so long. And I feel like I don't belong. The Red Panda, thank you for the 34 months. Appreciate it. Yes. Yes, we need EO on too. We should work out on getting her on too. I miss her. But day is going good. So the two cats that we have, they had to be put in the bedroom and locked away because we had someone painting the front door today, and the door was open, which probably makes sense why it's so freaking warm in here. But I swear to God, every time I open, like, or the door cracks open a little bit, they're like eyeing their escape. They're ready to go. Every time I see her, I always think about The Last of Us. Yeah. One of the other ones, the Fallout house was cool at Halloween Horror Nights. That one wasn't necessarily as scary because, like, the show itself there's horror elements, but it's not horror per se. But I liked it because I liked all the Easter eggs. Would you ever do Shotzi and Scarlett's ghost hunts? You and Thea on there would be gold. So we have discussed this before. Maybe. I mean, I feel like you guys have seen. So when we were playing Phasmophobia, which is a ghost hunting game a few years ago, it was brought up that, like, would we do this in real life? Would I do this in real life? Would I actually go hunt stuff? And I know that, like, Shotzi and Scarlett, for example, know what they're doing. I think for me, it's my own personal, like, fear and anxiety of bringing something home that I don't want to come home with me. I'm traumatized, yes. Mia ain't going back. You know what? I don't know. And I know that, like, there's ins and outs to that world of, like, you have to be respectful, and there's differences between ghosts and demons and whatever the heck, and then, like, you have to say bye and blah 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 blah, like, you know what I mean. So they know what they're doing. I think in my mind I'd still be paranoid. I'd be like, after, just go home and be like, wow, what fun ghost hunting a demon. Even though we said bye to it, I would be shit scared for I don't know how many days at nighttime, thinking I'm hearing stuff, but it's really not. You know what I mean? My paranoia will be out the roof because I get scared. I don't like the dark in general, so, like, I'm not gonna walk through my house in the dark. I have to have lights on. because I don't know, I just don't like it. So I don't think adding the element of like, I've just been ghost hunting, time to go to bed, everyth's fine. Does that make sense? I'm just too paranoid for like adding that level of, I don't know. Spoopy. Cross got you covered. Yeah, they do. There's nothing against them. It's just my own paranoia. You know? I don't know. I'm too scared. What if something attaches itself to me and doesn't care about being told goodbye or however you do it? I'm never bringing a freaking Ouija board into my home. I don't know if Skylar and Shotzi do that. I'm not actually, I've seen some of the episodes, but like, that's scary, man. Triptych, thank you for the 64 months. In 64 themed 64 months sub. 64 months, how long is that in? I'm not going to finish asking that question, that's stupid. Scary. Are you into creepypastas? I used to love reading creepypastas. I like, reading creepypastas and doing spooky games to a freaking point. But doing stuff like that myself is, I don't know, I see it as different. But maybe we'll play spooky games on the stream. I don't know. It won't be Outlast. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Maybe. You mean scary spaghettis? I love scary spaghetti and creepypastas. Chronos is pretty good. Is that a horror game? I've heard of that, but I haven't. I have played Little Nightmares. There's like some horror games. You guys know in the chat we've like played Poppy Playtime. We've done Little Nightmares. What's the other ones we've done? I mean, Phasmophobia. What else is there? Jeff the Ripper. Jeff the Ripper is, yeah, that's an iconic creepypasta. That, and there's like one that Smiled JPEG, I think. The Slender Man, obviously, that's like one of the most iconic creepypastas. How about Silk Song? I don't know what that is, bro. I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's I've done, I think. Siren Head. Yeah, freaking Siren Head. Or, what's it called? Sweet 776. I couldn't even finish that one because it's just, if you guys, we can do something where I'm like, oh, on freaking this day I'm going to play a horror game. But I'm telling you right now, it's like, we can start and play it, but I shut down sometimes. If it's that scary, or if the sounds are freaking me out, and it's not going to be good. I watched the playthrough of the new Resident Evil game, and that looks terrifying. Like, you have to kind of run away from this giant monster demon thing that's like 9 feet tall and filling up the hallway. And you have to find, the classic Resident Evil thing. You have to find a fuse and then a screwdriver. It's on the other end of the house. You have to run over there, trying to hide from this giant freaking monster. All the while, your character is like stumbling. This is the most unathletic protagonist I've ever seen in a horror game, and that's like saying something. But the protagonist in this game, if you guys have seen the new gameplay footage, she'd be like falling over nothing. Oh, Alan Wake, yes, we played that.
We go again.
Unc Timmy Beans, thank you for the 6 months. We're back. She, like, not even really running, just kind of like lumbering, like, I don't even know. There's no reason for her to be doing that. And she's falling consistently, not just one time. That's going to stress me out. And I feel like if I'm playing a game like that, oh yeah, Silent Hill F looks crazy. Maybe we play that one. But, again, she's not a runner, she's not a track star. No. Honks, thank you for the 35 months. Hey. But she's the most clumsy pro tag ever. It was great. I don't know. I think it's going to stress me out. And when I get stressed out, sometimes I just shut the game down. I mean, you guys saw with Sweet, was it 776? Whatever that game was, where that noise, where we're in this apartment complex and it's possessed, or whatever the friggin' plot was. As soon as there was like a noise that started happening, I cancelled. I X'd out of that game. Oh yeah, the stress for Only Up. Yeah, that wasn't even a horror game. Only Up was so... I never rang the bell. Yeah, but this is like, if this is happening before I ring the bell, is it going to get any better after I ring the bell? If that was it's going to get worse and I couldn't even handle that. So what I'm saying is we can have this in the rotation. Whether or not I complete these games is one thing, though, because I get scared. Depending. I haven't watched K-pop Demon Hunters yet. I've been meaning to. It looks amazing. Yeah, I got like 5 minutes into that game and I couldn't even handle that. So even if I rang the bell, I'm sure it wouldn't have gone much further than that. Only Up just got war flashbacks. I wish I recorded those streams of Only. If anyone has Only Up, the Only Up streams or anything from that clips, please tell me, because I'm terrible and I'm pretty sure I didn't record any of them because I'm shit. You got scared. Scared. Carl's training me to take on the soups. The spoops? Sorry, I keep... Like, superheroes? What? Spoops? Spooky... What? What does spoops mean? Spooky ops? Guys, I don't know what lingo is anymore. I haven't been on... Hi, Dragon! Only Up was trauma, yes. And there is... Oh, you know what game I did play recently? That I absolutely loved? Expedition 33. And there is an Only Up section in that game, which is kind of like a side quest world thing. That game is beautiful. The hell. And I was thinking, I don't necessarily like turn-based games, and I was thinking maybe I should play it through again and stream it, but... Is it raining? Oh shit. Florida. I had to fight most of those bosses many, many times, and I don't think that would be very exciting because I'd be yelling, and I might X out of that too. I'm not trying to put myself through, extra stress. You know what I'm saying? Florida. Game of the year for sure. And you know what's crazy? I was in a place where I'm like, oh my god, is this my favorite game ever? Better than The Last of Us. For me, that's my opinion. Because The Last of Us, the first one's been my favorite game since it came out over 10 years ago. It's actually insane that I know, what the heck? I'm like, I think this game's top 3. I think this game, and the more I played it, I think this is the best game of all time. I don't even like turn-based games, but for some reason they made it playable for me. They didn't make it boring. Like some JRPGs with turn-based, it gets very repetitive. For some reason, this one was like, I don't know what it was. Whether it was the camera work or, whenever you level up, you get different moves. And everything had a cinematic look. Like, every move you did was, like, cinematic. The freaking music? Oh, thank you, Anid. The freaking music? And the guy that they got to make the whole soundtrack for that game, they just found him on SoundCloud. He hadn't done any gaming-related things, or actually, I don't really know what he did before. Obviously, he did some music, but they just found him on SoundCloud. I'm like, hey, bro, you want to do this? And then they keep talking about it, because I watched a whole bunch of interviews because I'm so obsessed with this game. They keep referring to it as like this little project. I don't think it's a little I mean, their budget may have been small, which I don't understand how you make a game like that with a small... I don't know what the amount was. With a small budget, but that's like a AAA freaking game. And Charlie Cox, who's Daredevil, he was the voice of Gustav, who's the greatest character of all time. And then, like, stuff happens, it's great. And then the voice actors don't sound like hard... So, I mean, for those of you who have played JRPGs before, the voice acting can be very, like, oh, wow, I'm gonna go to school today, blah, blah, blah. It's very, like, and there's no real... It's fine for what it is, but there's no, I don't know how to... A soul? Yes, Io is truly my soulmate. I love her. But for this one, they, freaking... the voice actors and the mocap actors were, like, freaking... Yeah, kind of like Final Fantasy. That's a good way to... Like, that's a good game to... Because Final Fantasy is great, but the voice actors are very, like, I don't know how to explain it without, like, I'm not dissing it or anything. For this game, Expedition 33, they sound like... It sounds like you're watching, like, a freaking real movie with, like, the range of emotions they have, and Yes. Wait, Beast Slayer. Yes, Charlie Cox was the voice of Gustav. He didn't mocap him, and I think there was a conflict maybe with he had to do some Daredevil stuff. I'm not really sure, but that's why you haven't seen him do any interviews or anything like that. You've only really seen the guy that mocapped Gustav, who still like did such an amazing job because they caught all the emotions in the face and it looks awesome. But yeah, Charlie Cox, the Daredevil guy, the new Daredevil guy, not Ben Affleck, voiced Gustav. And I think he had conflict with scheduling, which is probably why he hasn't been able to do an interview. I don't know why, actually. It's quite sad because I want to see him talk about it. Gustav is one of the characters in Expedition 33. Sorry, I'm just talking like everyone knows what I'm talking about. It's a video game. It's amazing. It's the greatest game of all time. It's my number one game of all time, which that took a lot to admit, but it is. You know your Daredevil history? I only know those two things. I don't think I've seen anything Daredevil related. I only know Ben Affleck was Daredevil, and then who was the girl? Elektra? Jennifer Garner. I don't know why I know that, but yeah, the new Daredevil guy. He voiced him. Yeah, okay, so if he's been busy with Daredevil, that makes sense that he hasn't done anything, but I don't even think he's acknowledged it. Like, bro, this is like the greatest piece of art in video gaming history. You probably should brag about this. I know I would. Damn, I want to be in a video game so bad, you guys. I want to just even go to the Video Game Awards later on this year. Actually, what is it, September? You know, it's friggin' like a month or two. And I'm gonna say, I'm pretty sure the performance will be like one of the songs from that game. I'm pretty sure. Like last year it was Alan Wake, or the year before that, because I can't keep up with time. But I think, yeah. I was in a few video games, yes, you're right. How could I forget? The, what's it called? Truth machine? What the fuck is it called? You get hooked up to a machine and it says whether you're telling the truth. That, whatever that is. Why can't I think of what it's called? What do you mean? I played you on the game like every day in 2K23. I know, I forgot. I mean, okay, so like I didn't forget. That's a thing that exists. I want to be like in a story-driven game like that. I don't know. Lie detector test, yeah. The truth machine. I feel like I've... What's going on when you shut away for like ages? I feel like that's what's happening with my brain right now. Yeah, you were in that 2K storyline ruining your relationship. I know. And I didn't really figure out that was what was happening until I actually played the game. Even though I did the voice work for it. You guys know, well, actually, some of you might not know, but it was a 2K23 or 22. Whatever game that was, they had me do voiceover work for one of the storylines for NXT. And I was being like a homebreaker between Candace and Johnny, I'm pretty sure, or something like that. But when I was doing the voiceover work, they didn't really explain that part of it. That I was just reading the lines, and then because a lot of the story-driven points in that whatever it was is like tweets, as in they'll make up tweets in the game, and like say for example, Candace will look at her phone and be scrolling through Twitter, and that's where like the information was. You know what I mean? That's the information for like, oh no, you know, she's being frisky. Sort of like, you know what I'm... Yes. Why is the text away there? So I wasn't really told the details of it, which is fine. It's entertainment. But yeah, that's why I didn't really... That's too... I need it to be over here. No, I don't. That's not... What the hell is going on? You know what I mean? I didn't get the full gist of whatever the hell I was saying. But, yep. Did I miss anything? Johnny had a lot to say when he played that story. John Blood from New Legacy. I'm sure he freaking did. gotta get on the Death Stranding type vibe. Ooh, I don't like that game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Only because when I first played the first Death Stranding game, I was so bored. And Mia, it's like one of Mia's favorite games, I'm pretty sure. And she was saying, like, yeah, it starts off like that, but then it gets really good. And I'm like, I swear, I feel like I've been just walking forever delivering packages and I don't understand what's going on. KJ Sandwich, thank you for the 41 months. Glad to see you, but thank you. So, I'm sorry if there's any Death Stranding no walking simulator. Hey, I'm a fan of walking simulators because everyone says that's what Lord of the Rings is, but Death Stranding is Spinfinite. You played it for an hour, you didn't like it. Yeah, I gave it a go. I really Duke loves it also. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing wrong, but I was like, you couldn't really fast travel at the point I was playing, and I felt like I was playing for a long time. Chief, thank you for the 12 months. I loved Ghost of Tsushima. That game's amazing. But Death Stranding was just not it for me. I was like, I feel like I'm giving this game so much time. I went back to it. I would play it. I'd get bored. I'd come back to it and could keep going. I'd come back to it again. I'm like, what the heck is even the point of this game? Like, it's gotten so many rave reviews, but I just don't. Hi, Directora. It's just not really grabbing me. You know what I mean? And I really wanted to because the new Death Stranding looked great. I freaking even downloaded that second Death Stranding. I'm like, well, let me try and see if I might not understand it, but let me try and give this game a go. And I'm like, no, I remember why I didn't play the first one. I don't know. Sorry if anyone likes that game. I'll happily do voiceover work for a game like that, though. See, Goat Simulator. That's more of my vibe. A Plague Tale. I think I started playing that. I never finished it though, but I think I did. Play Silent Hill 2. Charlie, are you going to see if Mia will play something with you? She'll be on in an hour. We're not going to game tonight, but we're definitely going to game with her at some point. We have to. But I think one of the things I wanted to do at some point, not tonight, but is play Puppy Playtime 4, or we can do a thing where we play do a poll of what games or horror games. Maybe there's one where we do that. I really did want to play Expedition 33 on stream. I just don't think you guys want to see 2 hours of me fighting the same boss and just me yelling. Because you know what I mean? Because it took me a while to finish that game, even though I was playing it relentless. It just, I don't know. What about spin the wheel for random games? We put games in a little wheel spin mod thing, and then just click that. You would watch that? I feel like not many people would though. It's especially if it's just trying to beat the same boss, because I'm not good at these games. I just had to do a lot. Were you at an Expedition 33? I finished it, Rabo. I finished it because I was so obsessed with the story that I needed to. You could do a Google Doc and then spin a wheel. I don't know what that means. Is that a thing? T-Soul. Alina, thank you for the 18 months. I missed you too. Is that a thing where you make a Google Doc and do a wheel spin? You're talking to someone that's not technically sound or savvy. Brother, I think your audience is going to be good no matter what. Yeah, but okay. So there was a game. Maybe we do something where it's sorry, I'm yelling. Maybe we do something where it's one night it's people guess the frickin' grammar. People guess the horror game. If there's we'll do a horror night thing where people can guess and then watch me probably not finish the horror game if that's really what you want. And then maybe another one where it's either just chatting or just a game that I want to play, which I really want to play Expedition 33. Shoot, maybe I'll just if I really am shit at trying to freaking I'd pay to see you struggle then win at Cuphead. Man, screw Cuphead. I'm not playing that game. Charlie Girl reads a phone book Friday. Yeah, exactly, Torch. See? Richie, thank you for the 21 months. What's up? I know it's been a while. I know. Charlie attempts a horror game. Attempt would be the key word there. 20 minutes of gameplay. What? 50 men scared shitless. That's probably what it's going to be, though. And again, if the game scares me, like it really scares me, like with that one game I try to play, I don't think I'll be able to even do it. You know, I'll probably just cancel it or just like cry. Are you a MGS fan? Metal Gear Solid? I was like, what's it? Machine Gun Kelly? That's not. Carl is. I see him play it, and I played a little bit of it, but that's all. Not really. Sorry, don't come for me. MSV. No, I mean, not that I'm not a fan, but I just don't really know about the lore. What's his name? Snake? Is it Snake? MSV. Thank you for 31 months. Happy to see you back. Missed you. Oh, thank you. Missed you too. Machine Gun Silly. Hi, Seawers. I didn't see you there. Is Black Myth Wukong good? I heard that one's really good. How about something simple like Tomb Raider? Wowee. You guys are really dumbing me down now. Maybe. Isn't that game like fun? The new Tomb Raider games? Have I seen the Fantastic Four movie? Yes. I liked it. I thought it was cool. And I don't really know much about Fantastic Four lore. Fantastic Four lore. Other than there's a guy that goes on fire, stretchy guy, a rock guy, and then invisible lady. Which is pretty much all it is, right? Sorry to the people that are. Oh, crew. Does that? Yeah. Also, the games cannot be games that might be cancelled by Twitch or whatever the heck. Because aren't there some games that might be banned on Twitch, just depending on. Freaking Brennan, I remember years ago had me play a game and I was like, I don't think this is allowed to be on Twitch. It was like a weird anime Japanese. Remember? Like, be careful what you're, like, I don't know what these games are. I can't just be playing these freaking random big butt invisible lady. I don't know what that means, Phoenix. Bird game. Whatever that pigeon game was, the dating simulator where you're a bird. It was either that or there was another game he recommended. I'm like, I don't, like, by the looks of this, I don't think this should be Hatterful Boyfriend. Yes, Rabo. If anyone wants to check it out, look up Hatterful. Does that just mean hateful? Hatterful Boyfriend. But yeah, just suggesting games. I'm like, I don't know if this is allowed, you guys. I have played Watch Dogs. I like that one, so you know what I mean? That one's cool. When it comes to Fantastic Four, here's the thing. Is that actually the thing? The rock guy? Did I play Split Fiction? Yes, I played it with Carl. It was awesome. That game is freaking cool. If you want a couch co-op with like 2 of your friends or like 2 of you total want to play it, it is freaking cool. That was surprisingly good. And I got to be the fantasy girl, whatever, the one that loved elves and shit, so it was awesome. Are you going to the Slayer movie? What's that? Slayer the band? Buffy the Vampire Slayer? What is that? I don't know what that is. Hatterful. Oh, thank you, crew. Hatterful is a pun on heartful and pigeon in Japanese. See? It's a freaking bird dating app game. I don't know what. Like, I don't know who asked for that game, but, you know. No, I haven't played Marvel Rivals yet. That's all I've heard is Marvel Rivals. So I'm Caitlin. Thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate it. Bird loving. Yep. Yeah. I don't see like games like that. I'm like, I don't know if this is allowed. Yes, Torch. Didn't you delete that stream because it was so bad? Yeah. Well, okay. Bad is not. I was worried at some of the points in the game. Can you still hear me? I was worried at some of the points in the game where I'm like, is this allowed? Like, am I allowed to stream this? That's how not bad it was, but that's how worried I was about it. Because I'm like, what the heck did you get me to play? What's DK Bonanza? With Tomb Raider, you have both the new trilogy or remastered old games. Are you going to Halloween Horror Night this year? We just went last Wednesday. Fia invited a whole bunch of us because she had the RIP tour. It was so good. I've never gone. I've gone to Halloween Horror Nights a bunch of times, and you can do it where you like wait in line, but there's about 10 houses, and for some of the houses, the wait can be over a couple hours. It's freaking ridiculous. Oh shit, Evie. But so on a night, you might only get to see like a couple houses or even one house, depending on how long you're there for. If you get the fast pass, it's a little bit quicker, maybe like 30-minute, 20-minute wait for some of the houses. We had this, like, she had these passes, which basically meant we could just, I don't even know, go in the side door of the houses and we're just in the house, and then you just leave and keep walking, and then suddenly we're in another house. It was crazy. I've never had that. If you guys have been to Halloween Horror Nights, you know the wait time was, you saw the Terrorizer was like Terrifier House was 4 hour long wait. See, like what? And then the actual, the house itself only takes like a couple minutes to walk through. So waiting 4 hours for that? Oh, I don't know, man. I'd be so mad. It wouldn't be worth it for me. The real horror is doing it without the RIP I know. Even the fast pass is better than just like without it, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm willing to pay a little bit more if I can actually see more. As opposed to like, spend like 4 hour wait for a couple minutes would make me, yeah, me too, Phoenix. Like, that's insane. When we were there, it was probably like just over 2 hour wait, which was in the middle of the week on Wednesday, which is the least busiest time. So I can't imagine what that wait time is on a Friday or Saturday night. I know the RIP pass is so expensive, but like luckily Thea was gifted them or like had them, and she just invited. I'm like, yeah. Like they are so pricey, but like thanks to her, I'm like, oh my god, thank you so much. I'll buy you something for this because this is crazy. What merch do they have? They had all the house merch, like Terrify merch. I've had a Fallout shirt. There was another Fallout shirt that I wanted but didn't have my size. So they got all the houses. What's the other main house they have? Terrify, Fallout, and I know there's a Freddy house and they have the other houses, but there's another one. I forgot. It's another house. Someone in the chat, I'm sure, knows what I'm talking about. Yes, the Fallout trailer is amazing. I'm rewatching with Carl the first season because he hasn't seen it before. No, it's like a new one. Not Jason. What the hell is it? Fallout, Terrifier, and the WDB house. Yes. No, sorry, I didn't know. Five Nights. That's the one. Yes. No, the Wire house. I didn't forget. It's Five Nights at Freddy's. Is the one I was thinking about. That was freaking cool. KRPV, thank you for the 49 months. Will I ever stream Skyrim? I don't know. I played that game so many times back in the day. Never say never. But yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's is the one I was talking about, and that was really cool. It wasn't necessarily like scary, but they had the actual, like the animatronics in there. I'm pretty sure the same ones that Jim Henson made for the movie. So they looked freaking cool. Like, I could just watch them on stage because they have them, like, performing in one of the parts. I would have just watched them for ages. You can't stand jump scares? Oh, then the Halloween Horror Night is definitely not for you. But I heard that there's, you'll be there in October in Orlando, nervous for the Terrify house. It's freaking scary. But, I mean, it's fun. It's fun, but it's scary. Hey, Charlie, what are you thinking about the Paranormal Activity movies? The first time I saw the first one, which was in, like, the movies with my friends, I couldn't sleep for, like, days. And it was, like, the most terrifying movie I've ever seen. But a lot of people had that same sentiment at the time because, like, the way it was filmed was new, I guess. I mean, I know, like, that style of handheld camera, like the Blair Witch and stuff, has been done before. But the way they did that movie, I think there was like a lot of people saying that they were confused because they were like, "Is this real? This looks really like what you know what I mean?" I don't know. It was scary. I don't know. Found footage, yeah, that's what I meant. But the way that they did Paranormal Activity, the first one especially, people were like, "What do you mean you have a freaking demon in your house?" Like, no. What do you mean? Quarantine was creepy. Is that a movie or you mean 2020? The actual quarantine year. Will you ever hop back on GTR RP? Those streams were peak. See, I would love to, and they were really fun, but I think I've said this before. The thing is with GTR RP, you kind of have to be in the server every single day. You gotta listen to the Google Dolls. They're such a good band I put you on. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. I love the Google Dolls though. Good taste. That Skull Daddy days were hilarious. It was cool. It was really cool, but like again, it's one of those things where you really do have to be in the server every single day. So the people that do GTA RP for the most part, like the well-known ones, I think it's just like that's what they do. That's their full-time gig. So they're able to be in there every day and create all these like elaborate stories. If I was just to hop in every now and then, it wouldn't be as effective because people that have been in there every day will like move on with their stories and kind of forget about you unless you're there in front of them like consistently, which you know what I mean? But it was so fun to do at the time. And there were so many helpful people like, you know, helping me. I got to meet Space Boy. He was freaking cool because he plays like the old guy, forget his name, but like he was really cool. He's a wrestling fan too. But just gets a job, shows up maybe. I know. That's another thing too, because in GTA RP or any of those RP servers, you have to like get a job and work at freaking Cluck Chicken, whatever the hell the name of their fast food places or wherever. And then it's like, I'm just like signing in to work virtually at a fast food place. Which is fine. You can also not do that. You can just run around and be crazy. But Cluck and Bell, yeah, that's what I was talking. But then, I like that's why I don't. Yeah, see, I would love to be able to hop in there because there are really like a lot of really cool characters. I also saw something that was a lot of those RP servers. They get a little bit not bullying, but they do get a little bit gatekeepery in terms of who's allowed on the storylines and who's allowed to do that? And I know that that's been... Oh my god. Jotun Man. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. I appreciate it. If you just got a gifted sub, be sure to thank your gifter because they are a what? Baby Angel. I got it. MTT the producer. Thank you for the 6 months. Producer man in this bitch. Would Carl be proud of me? Yes. Chase, thank you for the 27 months. Appreciate it. Yeah, like friendship, yeah, static, like friendship bias or just things like that. You know what I mean? They're not all of them, but there are elements of like other RP creators have been talking about how annoying it is. It's like, oh, they just get clicky, you know? Yes, yeah, Krimmer, clicky, like they don't necessarily make it an environment or a story that everyone can kind of hop in. Obviously there's levels to it, right? Because you can't just be like what's going on? But yeah, I don't know, it is fun. It was fun when I went on there. But oh shit, is that thunder? Fuck. Branderson, thank you for the sub. Speaking of GTA, remember Skull Daddy? R.I.P. Skull Daddy. What a friggin' that era was so funny, but like not funny, just random, but fun. It was just, yeah, I don't know. I'd love to, in short, I would love to hop in RP if it was easy to just like get into a story and hang out with some cool people. It's just hard to also run around and A, find the cool people, or B, just being able to like chat to someone and willingly like help you, because I suck at all the short... Charm, thank you for the gifted sub. There's so many shortcuts and keys for everything. Like, I need to do this dance, or I need to put this banana on this table. It's so much. But for the most part, like, people might not necessarily be as helpful. Not helpful, just they want to just do their own story and just stick within their own little world. You know what I mean? And with me running around not knowing, like, that no one's going to want to have the patience to deal with someone like me. Mega! Thank you for the 62 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It has been a while. Does that make sense? And I don't blame them because they probably got like some sick freaking storyline where there's some drama going down and then there's just me like, how do you put a banana on a chair? Excuse me, how do I open this car door? How do I do that? You know what I'm saying? Don't blame them. I wouldn't want to help me either. What if you RP as a tourist every time you hopped on it? That triptych, that would actually be a good way of doing it. But then also, I would still be a tourist going, how do I do this? How do I... Help me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm dead. Half of them recognize you. Oh, in RP? But still, I feel like I'm just... Like, some of those streams was just me going, I don't know what I'm doing. Why did I accidentally... eject myself out of this car because I kept accidentally opening the car door and flying out of it. I know you cried during The Last of Us. Hear me out. There's an anime called Your Life in April. Your Life in April. If you watch it, I guarantee you'll be crying for at least 5 days. Why would you put me on that? But also, I'm curious. Isn't that most streams though? But I resent that comment. Skull Daddy was a What do you mean, Static? Sorry, that was it. Time for Expedition 33. Not today, my child. But maybe at some point. Dude, I keep talking about this damn game, but like, even if you haven't played Expedition 33, I definitely can recommend you guys giving it a go. Even if you're not a fan of turn-based combat, which I definitely am not. I hate that kind of combat. I'm not really a fan of JRPG. But it was so amazing. And that opening sequence in Expedition 33 had me crying too. And maybe we will play it. Because you played it already? I know, yes, Phenom, I have. And I finished it. I didn't think I would finish it so quickly, but I was literally addicted to the story. I was like, I need to understand what's going on. And then that's probably why I was having a lot of trouble with like the bosses and stuff, because I wasn't leveled up enough to beat them. Because I'm not really someone that wants to, I need to do all of this stuff and like do all these side quests before I move on so I can level up, which would be the smart thing to do. But I just really wanted to do the main story because I was like, oh my God, the story is freaking insane. Like I need to know what happens to this, that, and the third. And then I was having issues because I was like at a point in the game where the bosses were so strong and I wasn't strong enough. I was like, fuck, I just really want to win in this battle so I can continue on and figure out the story. Like, it's a story. Yeah, I understand it's all about parries and dodge. I didn't master the parries or dodges. Some of the parries and dodges I did, but like for the most part, they be freaking about something like RuneScape. RuneScape, fam, I haven't played that in so long. What? When you play Expedition 33 a second time and realize how all of the confusing stuff makes sense. Have you played it a second time? I think I want to play it again. Maybe I'll put it on story mode instead of normal so I can like hopefully beat the bosses and stuff. But I mean, like the fights were just, I was doing battles I shouldn't have been doing at my low level. But I was so stubborn. I was like, no, I need to know. So I can't. I need to. What did you think? Oh, speaking of The Last of Us, what did you think about season 2 of the HBO adaptation? Yeah. Sorry, that made it look like I hated it. No, I liked it. I think a lot of people had like so much hate for it. I don't really see that, but I really liked it. I wish Ellie, without giving too much away, I really wish Ellie had made more of a definitive switch after Joel. You know? Sorry, I don't know what people in the chat have seen any of it. So, does that make sense? Without giving, I wish that there was like, and there was moments in the second season where I'm like, oh shit. But like, there was times where I'm like, I think I just wanted her to be more, yes, rebirth, exactly. After the golf tournament, yeah. After the golf tournament, I really wish Ellie just got more like, because like in the game you can really feel that where she got like there was a change, there was a lot of trauma, and it felt like we kind of just brushed that off, and it was still kind of goofy at some point. I mean, like there can be elements where it's like that, but like for the most part, I don't know, you know what I mean. But I still liked it. Golf tournament is crazy. Yeah. 4 par. But yeah, Chase. Yeah, like there's other ways you can get certain relationships and stuff across, but it's still, to me, I was like, no, we need come on, man. You know what I mean? There's just not enough of that side of Ellie that I think was shown, and maybe they'll do that in part 2 of season 2. What is it? Season 3. I don't know how they're referring to the seasons anymore because it's still second game, but golf tournament is diabolical. Dina was great. I agree, Jen. I think Dina was very well cast, and Jessie. I love Jessie, and I love who plays Ellie too. It's not her fault. You know what I mean? I think she just needed to be a little bit more like definitive switch has happened. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Punter. Does that make sense? Dina. Yes. See Marges, thank you for the gifted sub. Alien Earth, yes, that's on the list. Justin, man, I actually have that on I have a notes app where it's just movies and shows because I can't keep up with everything. I can really only watch one thing at a time. I'm currently rewatching Fallout, the first season, before the second season comes out. But Alien Earth looks really cool. And Fear, we were actually talking about it recently on the podcast. Oh, thank you, Spone. I was literally just thinking that. I'm like, I should pin that at the top. Thank you. That's our podcast pinned at the top of the chat if you guys want to check it out. In a recent episode, we were talking about something to do with transferring consciousness into a AI robot cyber body thing. You know, just light conversation topics. And I think she said she got that from the Alien Earth show. Richard, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you. What games am I currently playing? So, Danny, I just finished. Oh my god. Actually, I finished Expedition 33, and I really want to play it again. So, that's probably the next game we'll play on stream, as well as we'll do other streams where we'll play like little horror games or big horror games. Maybe Silent Hill F, I don't know. That one looks terrifying. But like if that's what we want to do, we can do that. T-Watts. Oh, Ty-Watts. See, I don't agree. I think it was more devastating in the game, but maybe, well, fuck, it's hard to say because everyone doesn't like. I guess it's just different because both were very done differently. Abby had a lot to say in the show. She had a whole monologue that she did in the show. She didn't really do that in the game. It was kind of like, oh man, shut the hell up, golf tournament. You know what I mean? And then also the whole environment was different because in the game, I'm going to get back to what I was just saying before, but in the game, it was kind of in a basement that was dark, and I really liked the atmosphere of that better than they did in the show, because the show was like in a lodge that in front of like a beautiful wide windows. It was very well lit. I think I prefer how it was done in the game. It just added more like a tense vibe to it. The hell was I talking about? I literally did. What was I talking? Little Nightmares was awesome. I love Little Nightmares. I think there's a new Little Nightmares coming out. But I really did like Abby's monologue in the show. I just think for me personally, the game way that they did the golf tournament was more intense due to a whole different lot of things. Hang 'em high, hi! Hang 'em high. Hi. Which game is your favorite? Expedition 33 now. That's why I want to replay that again on the stream. But Expedition 33 for sure. What the hell was I talking about? Transferring consciousness into AI? Ah, yes. Light conversation topics. No, it was something else. Ah, flip. Anyway, you were talking about plans of future streams. Yeah, so probably be like, obviously we'll still do our just chatting ones because I know you guys like these ones. And then probably play Expedition 33 again. Maybe some horror things. TV shows list. Yes, Andrew. TV shows list. Joel saying Abby to shut the F up was gold though. Yeah, I agree. Just do it already. Yeah, so, you know. Big Papa up. Hi. I hope it wins Game of the Year too. Expedition 33. That game is freaking beautiful. I want nothing more to go to the Video Game Awards at the end of this year because I know that they're probably going to do a live performance of that, just like how they did with Alan Wake. I want to go so bad. CMO, just thank you for the gifted sub. Oh, I missed you guys too. I was just saying at the start of the stream too that I'm like, I am not the best at social media. And it's also like one of those things where I take time away from it. You know what I mean? Especially like after this year, I was like, I'm going to take some time away from social media. Also, I have nothing to, I'm not good at posting stuff. Like, what do I even say on Twitter? Hi, like, what's up, guys? Just me on, it's not even called Twitter anymore. It's me on X. Just hanging out. Like, you know, I don't know. It's like there's so much bad stuff on there too. So, but there's also a lot of good. There is good, but I just needed like time away from it. So no one calls it that. No one calls it X. Yeah, I know. And it's been X for a few years, huh? Yeah, keep your sanity. Twitter is pointless now. Hi, Director. Only cops call it X. Yeah, I don't even know why you missed the weekly puppy shelter videos. I gotta figure out a way to, like the shelter diaries I really enjoyed doing. So I want to figure out a way to start them up again. And if they won't be weekly, at least, you know, every now and then, say no to drugs. Yo, yes. Can we bring back MySpace? I still remember people beefing at that, though, about that. Why am I not in your top 8? Blah, 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 you know? It was too much drama. Sober David, thank you for the 64 months. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Group chats are the only saving grace. Yeah, but that's only because it's just your peeps, you know? You can kick anyone out of that. Yeah, I think so, Phoenix. I gotta figure them out. I gotta hop in and check some out. Oh, maybe it was about the podcast. Anyway, pinned at the top of the chat. Feel free to check out our podcast. Yeah. There's some good. Oh, yeah. No, there's a lot of good on Twitter too. X, whatever. You guys are the good ones on there. Also, it's just nice to take a break from it. For anyone. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Once a week isn't even enough. Do you mean for the shelter diaries? I agree. Adopt. Don't shop if you can. If you can, help it. Are we playing any games tonight? Not tonight. Because it's my first night back of streaming in like however long. I don't even want to know. We're just chatting tonight. And then I think we want to do a couple of games in the future. Maybe I want to play Expedition 33 tomorrow. Maybe we start or Tuesday or tomorrow. No, we're going to have an actual schedule. Damn it. I'm so bad at this. We're going to have an actual schedule, God. By God. If it's the last thing I do, we're going to have an actual schedule with freaking streaming, or at least be weekly, by like multiple times a week. You know what? You know what I mean? Or yesterday. Or 6 months ago. Do you like fighting games? I love Tekken, but I'm not good at it. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I played. Don't hate me, but I played Call of Duty online Remember when I was talking to you guys about, I'm sure this has been a topic. I don't know why my camera keeps auto adjusting to the light, but it's been a topic of that we've talked about before, where huge W's for like playing COD. Guys, I don't know. I'm pretty good, but I don't have chat on. SBA, thank you for the 24 months. Thank you, appreciate you. Thank you. I know. I was so anti-COD because I'm like, ugh, these people only play COD. Like, they don't really know real games. Which, you know, don't do that because that's gatekeeping video game community. But I was really like that. I was like, ugh, who just plays COD? Like freaking 12-year-olds, which is correct because there are a lot of children on there because they talk shit about me, or just in general, not even just about me, because I'm pretty good. I don't want to like toot my own horn, but I'm okay. But they just be like, they're and I know they're just rage baiting. I know that they're just rage baiting. I know that because there was one in one of the games I played. One of them was just like, kind of just talking to themselves, going like, "Oh, you're shit. Oh, why the hell would you shoot me?" So in hardcore mode, you can accidentally have friendly fire, so you can accidentally kill your teammate for a time. Like, and then they just wouldn't shut up about it. It just happens. Like, it's just whatever, right? You just like keep going and just move on. Getting blasted by a 13-year-old. Literally, I knew this was going to happen. And then they were just kind of rage baiting because they weren't going back and forth with anyone. They were kind of just like, "Oh my god, you're so shit." But they had like the least amount of kills out of anyone. So that's why I know it's rage bait. And I know that they're just like, but it was just silent. And then what I like to do, because this has happened a few times where there's someone on there that's so mad. And I don't camp. All right. I do not camp. It's not something I do. If you don't know, camping is basically just where you stay by where people usually respawn, and you just freaking hover and you just like lie down or wherever the hell you are, and you just still kill them all. You know what I mean? You just like, as soon as they like respawn, fucking like done. You just freaking stay in the same spot, and it's annoying and it's whatever. I haven't done that. Or I've lied down, but you know, someone's just there the whole game. There was this person that got so mad that someone on our team was doing it because the person that was lying down had like the best kills because they just got them all because they're camping. COD lobbies are my worst nightmare. Yeah, it's a lot. And then at the end, someone on the other team, a couple of people on the other team, "Ugh, you're camping? Friggin' loser, blah, 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 da 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 da," and just kept going on. And then the guy that was being, like the guy that was camping that was on my team was like, "Oh, chill out, blah, blah, blah," which I agree. It's like, it's just a game at the end of the day. Like, this isn't going to, Tom, thank you for the 57 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where were you going around as Nicki Minaj? Are you talking to me? What do you mean? What does that mean? Hi, Earthrocka. I appreciate it. Hi, Cade's Escapades. You got banned from chatting on COD before? What the heck did you say? Anyway, yeah, these people on the other team were so mad, and they were so mad, and blah, blah, blah. And the guy on my team was like, "Chill, whatever." And which I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine. Like, who gives it? You can camp too if you want. Like, no one's stopping you from also doing that. You're just mad because you didn't get that many kills. You know what I mean?" But what I like doing, like right before we go back into lobby and exit like the team chat, is I'll just be like, "GG, you guys," after everyone's just been freaking yelling at each other and like threatening each other. GG's. Thank you for the game. I'm not a shotgun camper. How dare you? Breeze mate, thank you for the 17 months. Appreciate it. What do you call a bear with no teeth again? I don't camp. You troll. I'm just saying, it's like, it's really not. I mean, like, if you're getting that mad in a game, that's not that deep. But I also know that the people that play this are like, you know, sensitive. I don't know how to. I don't want to dig myself a hole. What? I'm the real rage. Oh, I thought you said hello neighbor. I was like, I'm not a freaking hello neighbor. We hate that game.
The man them too inconsiderate, 5-star hotel smoking cigarette, mixing codeine up with a Finnegan. She got thick, but she wanna get Finnegan.
TCB. Thank you for the 26 months. Thank you. It's freaking hot, guys. The AC's cooked. I hate Florida, man. The only thing I like about Florida is the fact that my skin is never dry. If that's one of the good things about living in a place where humidity is great. My skin is never dry, and I never have like snake skin legs. Hey, I live in yeah, Miami's fine. I wouldn't want to live in Miami because how is that living in Miami actually? I might only be just thinking of party Miami. I'm not like much of a party guy. I'm very much an indoors guy. I'll go out every now and then, you know what I mean? But like it's just expensive, yeah. But I'm only thinking of like Miami. Hell no. Wee bit, mate. What? Huh? Yeah, I suck at COD now. Used to play BO2 and Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened where I started playing COD, but I mean, I still don't chat in the thing unless I'm saying GG's to like some rage baited person that's just furious at being spawn camped on. I mean, yeah, it does get annoying, but like, you know, come on, chill out, you know? Oh god, now that I've mentioned how hot it is, it feels like it's getting hotter, but I know it's just because I'm sitting in front of the friggin' PC. World Cup next year, New Zealand qualified first time since 2010. World Cup for what? NASCAR fan? World Cup for their parents are going to yell at you, better watch out. Well, actually, T-Sol, Sharp Paget, you being the biggest introvert and Carl being a literal DJ, how does that work? Do you just rock, paper, scissors with your go out or stay in? Yeah, I don't know. We're just opposites. But like, no, not actually. We're not opposites because I do like going out and he's fun and we're just like vibing and stuff. But he does have introverted qualities too. What the hell was the other question? Damn it. Oh, their parents are going to yell at you. Better watch out. That was actually funny because there was on COD in the lobby, some guy, a kid or a partner or someone, he was getting yelled at by either his mom or his girlfriend or wife. And I know, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I felt, I think it was about doing laundry or something mundane, but you know, your fellow Aucklander SVG. Oh man, don't you use abbreviations? I don't know what is that, Nick? Yeah, I haven't played a fighter game in a while. But I haven't played like a fighter game like Tekken in ages. No, he did get cooked on the mic because he had no comeback. So I was like, oh, that sucks. Anyway, are you a fan of Cat's Eye? Since they became so popular this year, they're freaking cool. They're awesome. I love them. I think Thea put me onto them recently. Or I just found them on TikTok because my For You page was like all that. Speaking of Tekken, would you ever do Tekken 8 community night? Does that entail being good at Tekken? Because I'm not. I like it. It's like any video game that I have. I'm not necessarily good at it, but I enjoy it. That's my cop-out. So, if I'm shit, I never claim to be good. So, but I'm having a good time. And that's all that matters. You know what I mean? Don't have to be good to... Yeah, true. Static. True. Have I seen Superman? I did. I liked it. I thought it was cool. I know that with Superman also a lot of people were a little bit hot about Superman being perceived as like a regular dude with problems. Wait, huh? Hang on. If you do a Tekken 8 stream, you gotta let me be your guest. Are you gonna friggin' waste me at it? Because you're probably really good and just gonna kill me. But yes, we can do that. King Codus Kicks, thank you for the 18 months. Appreciate it. But I like Superman. I know a lot of people were like, this isn't Superman. Superman's supposed to be OP. He's supposed to be super strong all the time, except for when he has kryptonite, whatever. Whatever. So really, he's not strong all the time. But I like this version of Superman. I thought he was really relatable because he was dealing with problems that like a lot of us deal with in terms of, you know, in his relationship, in himself, in his past, like his upbringing, whatever. You know what I mean? I thought it was awesome. I really liked it. And it was funny. But I know that there are people like, this isn't my Superman. Like, okay, just watch what's his name? Witcher play Superman. What's his name? Oh my god. What's his name? You guys know who I'm talking about. He's great Superman too. Don't get me wrong. The guy before. I don't know any of their names. The guy before the current guy was also good. He was just different kind of... Henry Cavill. Thank you, Dylan. Yeah. Henry... Not Walken, no. Henry. We love Henry. But you prefer the Snyder Superman? I prefer this Superman too. It's just the way that he was written. It's nothing to do with the acting, really, because Henry he just played a more OP, tough guy, or not tough guy, but serious Superman. So serious. But I like vulnerable, funny Superman. It wasn't like, and he was still strong, you know what I mean? It wasn't like he was just goofing off, just being like, I'm freaking lame. I'm Superman. I can't do shit. He was awesome. I liked him. Because he was still strong, he still had all his powers and stuff. It's just that he was also dealing with real things that made you relate to him and like him as a character, and he was going through character development. He wasn't just strong off the bat. And then it was just like the humor in it was, I don't know, I liked it. But it's not for everyone. Hi, Kiri. Nice to see you too. Your favorite Superman is Christopher Reeve. Iconic. But there's a Superman for everyone. You know what I mean? Charlie do Clark Kent for a stream. What do you mean? Dress up as Superman? Or play a Superman game? Are you excited for Supergirl? Yes. I am. I love the dog. We love Crypto. There was not enough Crypto, but I thought that was awesome, so... Huh? I feel like this camera is the light keeps changing for some reason. Oh no. There's a horror movie coming out that's from the perspective of a dog. Yeah. I've seen it. I mean, I've seen the trailer. I'm scared. I don't know. Because, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm just scared about, like, the dog. Good Boy. Yeah, it's called Good Boy. If you guys want to look up the trailer, it's basically a horror movie through the eyes of a dog, like his perspective. So, it could basically Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, Nixie, that's exactly it. Like, as long as the dog's not harmed in any way, sure. I don't know. I'm just scared. But I don't think... So, it's the director's dog. So, I don't think he would do anything... Me too, T-Soul. I know. I don't think that it's the director's own dog. So, I don't think he would do anything drastic to the dog. Maybe some scares here and there, and maybe it'll make you feel sorry for him a couple times if he like is crying or like worried. But I don't think like if you're a dog guy, which you clearly are, you put your own dog in a movie, and you have something bad happen to it, you're messed up. I'm gonna take that dog away from you, even though it's just a movie. Like you can just get out and not have get out, leave, freaking leave. But so I have a feeling that because it's the director's dog, I don't think they're going to he's going to do anything bad to it, I don't think. Since some of you guys have been talking about this. Oh, how cool. I forget who does these custom repaints of these, but I saw it and it looks so freaking cool because it looks like the cartoon animation. Question, you're going to start a Twitch stream and need some advice? Yeah, I can help. What do you mean? I mean, I'm the worst. First of all, I'm the worst person to ask for that because I'm so inconsistent. But, yeah, I mean, I think just have fun with it. That's so lame to say, but like, I don't know, just you can kind of create your own little community with your friends and stuff, and if you want to play games on it, just have it be stuff you enjoy, and then the rest of it will just follow. You know what I mean? I don't really know if that's any advice. Sorry, that was so shit. Just have fun. But really though, hi LNG, boneless popcorn. Ew, what are you talking about? Boneless popcorn chicken. Popcorn chicken doesn't come with bones in. Never mind. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah. I miss wrestling, you guys. We gotta get back into it. It's just one of those things where it's been nice to have a little bit of a break. I've been doing it for a long time. Longer than the last 7 years I was with WWE. You know what I mean? So it is nice to take a step back and do it. But I really do miss it. Yeah, NASCAR fan, that's perfect. Maybe don't go into expecting or wanting success, just have fun. That's exactly why I did this in the first place. Like when I first started streaming, oh my god, it's like been 10 years. Whatchamacallit? I started streaming when I was still in the indies and stuff, and I just wanted relationship advice. Don't be a dick. Yeah, I mean, yeah, shit. Just because I loved gaming, but there's many reasons that people stream too. There's not just gamers on here. Some people do IRL streams. Some people do cooking streams, painting streams. You pretty much, or just chatting like this. You can pretty much do whatever you want. Like obviously that's allowed to be on Twitch as long as you're having fun with it. Just don't go into it with any expectations and then the rest will follow kind of thing. This freaking light is too bright. Hold on. Oh no, it's dark. Does that look worse? That looks worse. Hold on. Shit. Okay. My face looks weird and I think this camera's doing like a skin blur. Which I don't mind, but I mean, I look like kind of like a mannequin. Anyway, sorry. Thoughts out loud. Anyway. I've been thinking about it as well. But I started college recently and that's pretty good advice. For streaming, yeah, and there's like no expectation, especially if you got college at the same time. Like just do it, if you want to do it, just do it whenever you want, you know what I mean? Start off chill and then just kind of go from there. That's kind of the same with wrestling too. When anyone asks for wrestling advice, and because I'm someone that started on the indies and like was watching it growing up, I only ever started it because I loved it. And like, on the indies, you don't get paid a lot, especially, back then, there wasn't a lot of promotions in New Zealand and Australia and stuff. And you're not really making a lot of money. You're kind of just doing it for fun. But everything else kind of fell into place. And I think that's kind of the same with streaming, like just go into it with passion and fun, because as soon as it starts feeling like a chore, it's you are the reason I'm on Twitch. Oh, appreciate it. Charlie versus technology, lights out. Hey, to be fair, this stream has actually gone pretty, see, now I've jinxed it. This stream has gone pretty, smooth. Terry, thank you for the 15 months. Hello. I jinxed it. It's too late, James. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. CM Origins. I know, I already done it. Meechin streams all the time. Yeah, see, she loves it. You know what I mean? You got a new kitten? want a dog so bad. Why is this camera just... Maybe I'm the cheese. Glitch loading. Yeah, probably. It's fine. We've made it for a long time. It's all good. Wonder where your sub badge wandered off to. Yeah, it's been a second since I've been streaming too, so. Charlie, have you seen Arcane? I love Arcane. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Sharp Hatchet. Yeah, I really want one. It's just with the two cats, I have to make sure, we have to make sure that, like, they get along. You know what I mean? Sally, the older of the two cats, has lived with dogs before, so I think she'd be fine. It's just the baby. But yeah, I love Arcane. If you're looking for something to watch on Netflix, and it is animated, but it's not really for kids. I say that though, but I feel like kids are just watching anything these days. It's making me sound real old, but I'm like, I wasn't allowed to watch a lot of stuff when I was little. Fuck it. Watch what you want. I don't know. But it's really cool. I recommend it massively. Massively. Who would win in a fight? Your cats or Thea's cats? Thea's cats are really chill. Well, I feel like she's got two, I don't know the breed of them. Noodles and Blue. Actually maybe not so much Blue. Blue's very chill, but Noodles might be a little bit sassy. Probably have a good little pap off with Zero, who's the baby here. She's very sassy. So probably them two. But I don't know who would win. I feel like Zero's not really been exposed to a lot. She only knows us. Whereas Thea, like, they've got a lot of people in and out of the house in terms of, like, the trainers and stuff, you know what I mean? And then a lot of cats too. So probably just more like panikeke or palusami. Oh, come on, man. That's like a sweet and a savory. I love both. I'm going to have to say palusami, though. That's like my favorite salmon dish. Still hate puppets or dummies? Yeah. There was a Halloween Horror Nights house that was doll themed, I guess. And, yeah. But luckily they didn't have any ventriloquist dummy characters. Because that would have... Nah. I don't know what it is about those things. I don't like them. Like the ventriloquist thingies with the claymation dude, Spawned. Do you know how insane that would be? A claymation house at Halloween Horror Nights? I don't know how they would do it, because if they're doing people in costumes and stuff, I mean, I guess they could make some people, but like, I don't know how they would make them move. That would be freaking terrifying. I hate claymation, for those of you who don't know. It's just scary. Well, take that back. I like Pingu. Yeah, I know. I like Pingu. I don't know. Pingu's not scary. Same with Wallace and Gromit. They're not... Those aren't scary claymation characters. It's like Celebrity Deathmatch. Hate it. Or friggin' Robot Chicken. Hate it. Or any of those music videos from like the 80s and 90s that have been made out of claymation. Ugh. Not a fan. I don't know what it is about that claymation in particular, but they look uncanny because they look... At least Pingu looks like a little cartoon penguin, and like Gromit looks like a cartoon dog. Whereas this freaking... like Robot Chicken and all those sort of claymation characters, they're made to look scary. And I will stand on that. Or friggin' like just Uncanny Valley, like there's something off about them. You know what I mean? Tim Burton just shed a tear right now. What? No, okay. So Nightmare Before Christmas, I like though. I don't know. It's a very thin line of what like claymation I like. I know, and claymation I don't like. I don't know how to explain it. Mr. Blobby is weird. If you're from the UK, Mr. Bobby is scary as hell. Mr. Bobby is not even claymation. He's like a giant friggin' like, I don't know. Wait, Charlie, your thoughts on the Life is Strange show? And actually that makes sense because I think I saw people discussing who would play the characters in Life is Strange. I haven't played Life is Strange for ages. It's a deep show. So, I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. They'll definitely have to figure out a way to do the magical time. What is it? The time traveling element or the time pause element, whatever that is. But they'll have to find a way to do that in a cool way, which is cool. Emma Meyer is awesome. Is that the girl that's in Wednesday? I'm pretty sure. She looks the part for sure, so she would be sick. She's cool. Enid, yeah. Thank you, OMD. I used to cry when it was switched off as a child. Wait, what was switched off? Hi, Aced Purge. Fog here makes me feel like I'm in London. London. I think the storm has stopped. No, it's still freaking going because Florida. Bro. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be storming all week. Man, this freaking state's crazy. Have you seen the old movie 13 Ghosts? No. I've heard of it though. Hi, Southern Kicks. Have you ever seen the Simpsons horror claymation short on YouTube? Crimmer, that just sounds scary. Horror claymation? Even Simpsons? Like, is it Simpsons? Man, Simpsons horror claymation short. What the hell? Simpsons horror. Ah, see, exactly. Okay, well, even just looking at that, look at this. No, it's playing it. I wanted to. Okay, well, sure. Look at, like, that is frickin' nah. No. Absolutely not. Yeah, so, like, that claymation, hate it. And I feel like there's a way in which the claymation is done. Because, like I said, Nightmare Before Christmas, Wallace and Gromit, Pingu, fine. It's just the way that they make the characters makes it scary. And I don't know if it's just like, it's uncanny. They kind of make them a little bit, like, not perfect, if that makes sense. They make them, like, look wonky. You know what I mean? Either seen Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Unfortunately, yeah, I have. And I do not recommend anyone watch that if you have a fear of puppets. Because that was crazy. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is on YouTube. For those of you that want to see that. It's so freaking scary. I don't understand. Who's Jeff Dunham? The name sounds familiar, so excuse my ignorance. What's my favorite movie of all time? Lord of the Rings. Have I seen Puppet Potter Pals? Yeah. But that's something I don't mind. I like that. Am I excited for the next DCU? Yes. Which is what? What's up to Superman? Is it the Supergirl movie? What's my playlist like right now? Okay, so my liked playlist is all over the place because I literally just like whatever. So at the moment we got some Zeddy Will in there. We got Nova Twins. We got Egyptian. And then most of it, at the top especially, like most of it is the Expedition 33 soundtrack. I feel like I do really freaking good in COD or any game when I have the Expedition 33 soundtrack playing. That is the best freaking soundtrack of all time in a game. In my opinion. It's insane. Yeah, we got Purity Ring. We got Anti-Honey. We got freaking Petey Pablo in there. It's just, my liked songs are just whatever, to be honest. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I'm just like, oh yeah, I like this song. I'm not Yeah, when I'm camping a card, bro. I'm not camping a card. I lay down a couple times. To be fair, I'm too scared to camp because if say I'm in the game and I like shoot someone, I immediately want to move because I'm like, okay, well they know where I am now. This isn't a hiding spot anymore. You know what I mean? You have the Expedition 33 soundtrack too, bro. It's so good. COD camping stream win. No, you don't want to hear me play COD. For starters, I can't handle what other people are saying in the voice chat that are, freaking people freaking out. And secondly, it's just like boring. Like, I don't know. But again, I don't camp only because of the fact, like, if I have a good spot and I go pow, 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 and friggin' like headshot, headshot, headshot. I have to move. I feel like I need to move immediately because I'm like, well, now they know where I am, so they're going to creep up on me for sure. I can turn off Spawned. I don't need reasons for me to play friggin' COD on stream. Who else plays COD on stream? I feel like Nixon does, right? I don't know. Who else plays COD on stream? Ugh, who have I become? What the hell? I used to be so anti-COD. That's not real gaming. That's for losers. Man. Yeah, then I'll just have all you guys, like, just judging my bad shooting. Well, actually, not even that bad. I got best play a few times. You have the Kingdom Hearts soundtrack on my, like, playlist. I gotta listen to that. Online games like COD, you'll hear words that haven't been said in decades by people. Yeah, see, like, Mega, I don't want that. They'll be saying stuff I don't understand. Why are my allergies acting up? Oh, dude, I hope the AC comes on, but I have a feeling it's not going to. Best player because you were camping? I resent that comment. No, I move, I swear. I may lie down and then shoot some people, but I'm immediately moving to another spot. I can't stay. I'm too scared to stay in the same spot. So, A Green Lantern detective show is next for the DCU. Oh! That's cool. Move an inch. Man, you guys don't think that I'm no. I'm sprinting across the other map. To be fair, I like to go the opposite way of everyone. Most people, if like everyone on my team goes one direction, I try and like go the other way because I'm like, all right, so like, just try and get away from them. Because I don't want to get like shot by them, but like I don't know what I'm even talking about anymore. I'm just talking about how I freaking play COD now. So that's it. Just head turns. Hell no. Who do you guys think I am? Why the flip can't I breathe up my nose right now? Not sure if you saw what I said earlier about are the streams coming back or is it just a restart? No, they're coming back. I promise. I promise, Dakota. And I'm gonna freaking stand on that. I know I've been terrible about having any kind of routine or schedule with this, and I was away for a long time, but I do plan on coming back. We were talking about games to play while streaming, and then, like options for, I really want to play. I finished Expedition 33 like over a month ago. I want to say 3 or 4 weeks, maybe 3 a minute. Like it definitely feels like a month ago at this point, and I have not stopped thinking about that game. So I feel like I need to play it again. It's just maybe it's one of those things too where like I play the main story on stream and then off stream I grind and like do all the side quests, so I'm not a super freaking low level by the time I come to the bosses. But then the downside with that is I saw other people that they basically grind like every other side mission you could do for the story. They got super super high level, like one of the highest levels by the end of it, that the last battle was literally a one-hit kill for the boss. And they hated it because they were like, man, I didn't want to, like, because they didn't hear any of the dialogue going back and forth, got none of the cutscenes because they were literally able to just one-shot the boss, whatever the main, the last fights that they do. And they were like really upset about it because it's supposed to be a whole thing, but they were like, oh man, I was too high a level, to like do that. But as I was saying, we'll do that and then probably like some horror games and stuff. And obviously still have the just chatting parts and full streams and that too. I don't know, I think y'all really like Monster Hunter. Is that Monster Hunter? I played Monster Hunter, I want to say it was 2020. There was a Monster Hunter game that came out. I don't remember. Charlie, maybe a replay of Fallout New Vegas in December. Oh! Yeah. Dude, I cannot for the life of me remember that movie. I mean, game. Shit. Nebula, thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot remember the Fallout game. Any of the Fallout games, really. Yeah, so we're definitely going to be coming back. Triangle to Flare. Is that from that? Or was that from Noir? What's it called? LA Noir. Oh, there was another. Have you guys played any of those? They're board games, but they're mystery box board games that are like detective kind of board games. So you just get a box. It could be like, oh, Murder in La La Land or freaking ghost hunting in wherever the heck. And it's basically a box, and then it's got all the things you need to like solve a mystery in it. I don't know. Those games are freaking cool. Maybe I'm a nerd. I love... Hey, Gua? I saw Gua live in Tokyo in 2014. I had blood sprayed on me and everything. Not real blood. the fake food coloring that they do. Is that why you said... Why did you say that? That's so random. Have I played Dead Space? No. I feel like that was on my list for a minute. I would hope not. Real blood. It was tomato sauce. I love Cyberpunk. I haven't played through that game since it came out, actually. Casually traumatized. Hi, don't be mad. When did Dead Space come out? Blood if you're lucky. I was mad, actually. It was not as diluted with the food coloring as I thought it was going to be, so it really just looked like water. But what can you do, you know? Huh? Have you tried Lucy and Guilty Gear Strive? What's that? Is that a game? How to accidentally become an accessory to murder. Oh, shit. Hey, it's James World. Thank you for the 15 months. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for being here. I missed them too, and I sound like I'm friggin' talking out. Like, I can't breathe through out my nose, so I don't know. This just happened within the last hour. I swear my allergies weren't this bad, but my allergies just they be kicking my butt whenever they want to, really. Ah. I'm just trying to see if there's a better place to put this. Have I seen Assassin's Creed Shadows? Which one is Assassin's Creed Shadows again? Because I forget the names of all the Assassin's Creed, so I can't remember. Am I allergic to Twitch streams? Probably. That's probably it, honestly. It's the one Japan. Yes, then I have. Hi, Hawk. I have seen it. I played it. I mean, I haven't finished it, but I really like that one. I don't know. I like the story was really cool, but I haven't finished it because I think when I was playing it, I think another game came out. I think actually it was Expedition 33. Like, I was definitely in the middle of playing this game, and then Expedition 33 came out, and I was like, well, sorry, you must go back to the corner, and I'll pick you back up again later while I finish this game. So, yeah. But that's just kind of what happens when I play games. If I have... no, I don't have merch yet, hang 'em high. But I will let you guys know when I do. I promise. On social media, which I will use. You just started playing it? Oh my god, it's like it's just speechless. It's so good. Holy crap, I love that game. It's my favorite game. It surpassed The Last of Us as my favorite game of all time. Insanity. I never thought that there would be a day where I would be changing my friggin' favorite game, but here we are. Have I seen the Spider-Verse movies? Yes. I love the Spider-Verse movies. They're so cool. I think the new one, the last one, comes out I think it's next year now, actually. It got pushed. Hopefully you remembered your password. Yeah, that's what it is. I forgot my password. On all my social media. I just actually haven't even opened the apps for ages, so. Where does Alan Wake 2 rank? I want to say, well, top 3 is definitely like, oh, that's actually going to be hard. No. Top 3 is Expedition 33, Last of Us, and then the Bioshock series. And then after that, it'll probably be like the Fallout series. See, I rank them all together. If we're going to pick an individual game, then it's probably New Vegas. And then I want to say Alan Wake 2 would probably be number 5. I think. I did see Fantastic Four. I liked it. Ghost of Tsushima is cool. I love that one. Are you playing Batman Arkham? Billy, I didn't see that. Thank you for the 55 months. Hi. Is there a new Batman Arkham game? The hell? Really? Oh, I've heard of Liam Lawson. He's been killing it, hasn't he? I actually don't really watch Formula One, so I don't know. Has he? Better than me. I don't know. You tell me. I think it's cool because he's Kiwi, but I actually don't know how he's been doing. Hopefully good. Oh, well. Unless it's been bad, I don't know. Ghost of Yotai? Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think I heard about that one too. But yeah, we definitely have to. Aspen, thank you for the raid. Hi. Thank you. We'll probably be on here for like a few more minutes. We're just chilling. We're just brushing off the streaming rust. Wait, did they say how Liam Lawson is doing? I don't know. Oh no, NASCAR fan. No, he got demoted after 2 races, but has been okay-ish. Sucks. Oh no. God damn, my freaking allergies are kicking my ass. Oh, I missed the stream too. And like I said, I will 100% be coming into some sort of, or rolling into some sort of schedule, figuring out some sort of schedule so that we can actually get something going here. You know what I mean? I don't know who the fuck Liam Lawson is. He's just a NASCAR driver for F1. Is F1? Sorry, I'm so uneducated with it. I don't know the difference. Sorry. A race car driver from New Zealand. Tyler, thank you for the 21 months. I appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, totally going to figure out some sort of schedule with this. But I've been itching to play Expedition 33 again. And then we'll do some sort of horror something. I don't know. I think there was a game that I wrote down we can try. Because like Expedition 33 is a big ass. That's a big freaking game with a big story. So it's good to balance that with something that's like, just a little shit, jump scared, gimmick game. Have you seen the You Should Know podcast? I highly recommend them because they're so funny. Why does that sound familiar? I feel like I had stumbled across them. Hold on, let me look. You should. Oh yeah, I follow them. Oh yeah, those guys are funny. They're hilarious. But yeah, don't forget to also thank you Trask for the gifted sub to Aspen. Thank you. My allergies got me at the end. Yeah, dude, my allergies are kicking my ass all of a sudden, and maybe it's because the AC's out. Damn, dude, I really hope the AC comes back on. I hate going to sleep when it's boiling hot, but yes, we're definitely going to figure out some schedule to some things. Shit, might be tomorrow. That's the thing with my freaking routine. I'm just so all over the place, but maybe we'll start Expedition 33 tomorrow. Have I seen Happy Gilmore 2? I did. I don't really remember the first one, so I know if you're a big fan of the first one, I think you'll like it because there's a lot of things in that movie that nod to the first one. But I think if you're not familiar with it, you might not enjoy it as much. That's kind of the vibe I got. Nick, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, so maybe you need an air conditioning simulator game right now, bro. I just want it to be like I need this to feel real because I'm so freaking tired because of the AC. You know when you sit in the heat and you're just so tired. But yeah, maybe we'll start Expedition 33 tomorrow. Noir Nocturna, thank you for the raid. Thank you, appreciate it. I don't know how time accurate the alerts coming in, so apologies if that happened ages ago. I'm so sorry. But I also want to figure out, well, it doesn't have to be like on the first stream, but I need to figure out, my setup is so jammed in a corner, like you can see, like, that's the friggin' wall. Also, we're on September, so I know that was an ongoing thing where I would always be in the wrong month because I'd forget to change it. But I want to figure out how to fit a green screen. I just don't really know how that's possible. Even last time it was hard. So we'll just have to figure it out. Because I don't like, when we're on the gaming screen, I don't like most of my webcam taking up a lot of the space. If you guys know from before, when we did the gaming portions of this, the green screen would just have my outline, so it wouldn't take up as much space. But I've got a green screen. Whether or not it could fit behind me is a whole nother thing, and whether or not it's going to be an issue to drag in here. It might be okay, actually, but, you know. I feel like I've always shoved in a corner because of, like, the space that I have to work with. Also got, everything else is just, like, storage. So it's really no one's fault but my own, but it's a hell of a calendar. Yeah, it's huge. So I don't forget what day it is, even though I always forget what day it is. So, oh yeah, totally should just paint this wall green. Where's Hadafang? I had the sword up here, but it was so dangerous, you guys. Like, hold on, let me get it. It's so this. Oh shit! This is. I'm not a sword guy, but I really like the sword because it's from Lord of the Rings and it's my favorite one. This is so dangerous, but it just basically, there's no space. It had a stand and it was sitting like this on top of the freaking monitor. It was sitting like that. This can stab, if I like fall over or something like that, sorry, T-Soul, please don't hold the blade. It's really not that sharp, I promise. But if I like stumbled or something like that, or, you know, like there's no space to like, but look how cool it is. It's got Elvish on the blade. But it's just, like, I can't put it anywhere except for away in a corner. So it doesn't, Final Destination type shit. Yeah, so like, because I'm clumsy as shit. Yes, Nick. Yeah, exactly. I'm so clumsy. So the fact it was just chilling up there with the blade sticking out like that, and I have to go into that corner and turn my computer on and figure out all the cords down here. Imagine I just fell on me. Imagine I just tripped and was like, whoops. Like, fuck. Stumbles to create new reason why no streets. Like, there's no safe way to display this unless, I mean, like before I had it on a shelf on the wall, but as you can see, we don't have any shelves. That would look cool, like, stuck on the wall like that, but, ow, fuck, it's heavy. But again, this is freaking just casually whipped out Orchist? What do you mean? What's Orchist? Oh, man, am I, like, showing my... But yeah, look how cool. Yeah, see, that's sharp as frick. So it's just gonna lie down because I'm not about to impale myself accidentally on live stream. Oh shit. But we do also have this cool thing. I don't know if I showed this before, but someone asked if I watched Arcane before. Hello? Sally? Oh my god, maybe she wants to be on stream. Hi, baby. Psst. Oh, maybe she... Okay, you feeling up for it? I don't know. I'm like, yeah. Come here. Come here. You're so far under there. Hold on. He's okay. Void cat. She came into the room. She doesn't do that. Look at this way. It's okay. Okay. You're done. Sorry. Don't mean to friggin' put you through that trauma. You came in here. So yeah, sorry, not gonna impale myself on a sword by accident. Who made the Goku? Let me figure out actually, because like these are so freaking cool. He doesn't really stand up very. He needs a stand. I think he came with a stand, I just lost it. But this guy, the guy, like he repaints a lot of these sort of characters and stuff. Oh, let me see if I can just find his name, because it's good to support small artists. It's been a couple years, so I don't even know. Oh, found it, I think. It just said painting model. I don't think that's his name. Let me see. It's definitely something else. Oh, I found it. Okay, so if you want to check out this guy's stuff, that's his LYK repaint. Can't believe I found it. But he does a whole bunch of like I don't actually know, does a whole bunch of like repainted figures. Like not just Dragon Ball either, just a lot. Really freaking cool stuff. So yeah, if you want to get something, LYK repaint. Sally wants to play with the blade. Damn, she'd be more able to wield it than I would, honestly. But yeah, alright, frick. I need to get some food. Fave scary movie this year? This year, I want to say Weapons. I really liked it. Yeah, the sketch, LYK repaint. I think there's a space between LYK and repaint, but it should come up if you do that. But I liked Weapons. Did I think Arcane Season 2 was a little disappointing compared to Season 1? Season 1 was amazing, incredible, so the bar was set so high, but I still really like Season 2. But I agree, between the two, I like Season 1 more. But I like Weapons. A lot of people, because the trailer for Weapons did not really... The trailer for Weapons looks completely different than the actual movie, if that makes sense. Well, not completely different, but the vibe is like, oh, this isn't what I thought it was going to be at all. And I know a lot of people... Sinners is awesome as well, but I know a lot of people felt the same way, because it's like the trailer made it look like it was going to be sort of this vibe, but then the vibe we actually got was, which while still awesome, was different. But I really liked it. It's on Amazon Prime, really, Mida? I'm gonna kind of rewatch it again. Wasn't that supposed to be scary? There are scary, like it is still like a scary movie, and there are like moments in the movie that are like, oh shoot, like this is freaking terrifying. But I think people are expecting it to be something different just based off the trailer, what the trailer showed, if that makes sense. I don't want to give anything away, because I still really liked it. But I mean, shit. Maybe I'll watch it again later. I watched Sinners 4 times, so I love Sinners. Sinners is so cool. Completely different type of horror movie as well, but like it's so sick. I can't watch scary things at all. I'm chicken. Dude, I was like that too. I am not. Maybe I've just become desensitized to it, but I am still very wary about watching any of the Terrifier movies, because I know that there's bits in it. I've heard of like some of the bits in it, and I'm just like, I don't really know if that's something I want to see or need to see. You know? And I'm good with gore. I was just saying this earlier. I'm okay with gore. I'm not really good with it, but I'm like, okay, there's a movie and someone gets their leg chopped off. It's like, but I'm like, okay, that was a thing that happened. Terrifier takes that to a whole other level of the what happens, and I don't know. Your ex made you watch the first two, yeah. So like, how does everyone feel about these movies? If you guys have seen the Terrifier movies, what do you think about them? Like, do you like recommend them? Because I don't know. I did the Terrifier house at Halloween Horror Nights, and that was fine. And they were like the models and stuff, because I haven't seen the movie, but I still was like, oh shoot, the what are they called? The props in the house are still freaking gross. I know Rhea loves them. I know that she loves Art, and Art was roaming around the Halloween Horror Night, like Universal Studios areas, and he's just a fun guy. He's just a funny little dude. He's walking around with his black plastic bag, like black trash bag filled with goodies, walking around with the cool like flower sunglasses, and he's just like, that's fine. Like the interactions with him is like cute and quirky, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna kill you and stuff. But like the movies, the scenes, and what he does, I'm like, I don't know. They had a child-sized costume of Art the Clown in Spirit. I'm hoping they don't let their kids watch Art the Clown, or sorry, Terrifier, and they're just dressing them up like him. Maybe, because hell no. They're amusing thanks to Art the Clown being such a goofball, but I have to be in a certain mood to deal with all the gore. That's the vibe I'm kind of getting. Incredible, okay? Like, I'm kind of like, Art is quirky and like he's kind of goofy and he's funny, but the things he does are not. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like very intense. So I don't know, maybe it's a mood vibe. You might be more comfortable streaming with a wireless lapel mic. I recommend Hollyland Lark M2. I just like the look of this, even though it doesn't always work well. Jessica, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you. You watched when you were 8? What? You watched it when you were 8? You watched Terrifier when you were 8 and you turned out fine? I mean, that part I can't decide, but you watched it when you were 8? The hell? What do you mean? Oh, flip, I sound like so weird because my nose is blocked, so I sound like Porky Pig or something. I can't do scary. I can do scary, but I can't do gore. Yeah, there's levels to the gore. I have to be in the mood for like certain gore, but Terrifier just sounds... You watched Saw when you were like 9 by accident? What a classic. Oh my god. I saw the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre when you were 10. Man, you guys are young. What the hell? Chucky gave me nightmares when you were 8. I can only imagine what Terrifier would do. Yeah, see, I don't even think Terrifier would necessarily give me nightmares per se. Whereas movies like Paranormal Activity, that gave me nightmares. Or I couldn't sleep because of it. But I think watching Terrifier, I would just be really uncomfortable with some of the stuff that he does. Art the Clown. You know what I mean? I'm just like, ew, ick. Icky. Saw is awesome. Saw 1 and 2 your favorite movies. Is Saw 2 the one where someone falls into like the pit of needles or something? Ugh. Ugh. Are the VMAs on? No way. Oh, you got competition VMAs. My shit streaming. Why the heck am I freaking echoing again? Hold on. I keep hearing myself in my ear and I hate my voice, so. The new Five Nights at Freddy's movie, is that coming out in December? I like the Five Nights at Freddy movie. I know a lot of people didn't necessarily, because I am familiar sort of with the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's, of like the children's souls possessing each of the animatronics. Red Veld, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you. And like the person that like killed, whatever. There's a whole lore to it, so I don't know if I was aware of the lore at the time of watching the movie, but I thought it was fine because, like, Five Nights at Freddy's very much now is kind of not targeted towards children, but because the first game is a horror game, right? You're just sitting in, like, the security room and you're trying to shut the doors and stuff. So it is a horror game, but I feel like very much now it is more targeted towards kids. So you see so many kids with FNAF, but I feel like it's just kind of gone down that path a little bit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I missed Doja Cat's performance. Oh, shoot. I didn't even know the VMAs were on, bro. I thought everything was at the start of the year, like award season. I'm so out of the loop. But I mean, I like Five Nights at Freddy's. Same reason I like the Five Nights at Freddy's house and Halloween Horror Nights. I just love the animatronics. I think they're so cool. And I don't even ask me why I'm okay with animatronics but not puppets and ventriloquist dummies. I can't tell you why. I don't know. But like, there's something very cool about. Bro, I went like down a rabbit hole the other day with animatronics in restaurants in the 80s. It was Chuck E. Cheese, and it was what the heck was the name of the other band? Someone on here might know. They basically merged anyway. The hell is it called? Someone will say it. Showbiz, yes, thank you. Wow, you guys know it. Yeah, Showbiz Pizza. I don't know. There's something very fast. Even though they're scary looking, I can't tell you why I'm scared of some things and not of others. But there's something very fascinating about them, and they look scary. But Five Nights at Freddy's, like, I just want to see the animatronics dancing. I'm like, cool. God, I'm so hungry. I know I said I was going to stop the stream like 20 minutes ago. I missed you guys. Yo, Chuck E. Cheese was creepy though, and the pizza was not good. I've never been to a Chuck E. Cheese. I'm sure the whole gimmick of it was just like, here's a cartoon rat. Mouse, whatever. Chucky. You didn't miss out on anything? But I don't know, I feel like I'd want to go to Chuck E. Cheese as a child just to be like, I went to Chuck E. Cheese as a child. Oh my god, I need to take my allergy pills. This is shit. I feel like the AC is still not working either, so it's making me feel very sluggish. Alright, so IRL stream of your first Chuck E. Cheese experience. They don't even have the animatronics anymore for that though, huh? He's just a cartoon or a guy in a suit, right? Never mention Chuck E. Cheese to John Blood. Why? Why? It was credit card fraud. What are you talking about? What? I missed something. You'll totally kill it by becoming Roxy the wolf from Security Breach. She's so cool. Alright. Alright, you guys. I need to hop off because I need to take my allergy medicine and also eat something. But we're probably going to pop on tomorrow. Maybe we'll start Expedition 33 tomorrow. Oh, there's thunder. Oh my god. Maybe. But as always, just I'll always post on like my Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. If you're a part of the Discord, join in. I know it's actually been kind of quiet there for a long time, so apologies for that. But that is where I'll always post whenever I'm going live. So keep an eye on those, and then we'll hop on tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Apologies for being gone for so long. Bye, Malistra. Bye, Jeffrey. Bye, Nixie. Bye, Sports Things. And Jordan and Zaniac and Jen. So Hartman. Glenn. Shell. Bugs. T-Soul. CM. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you guys so much. Alina. Miss OC. Bye, you guys. You're so back. I'm so back. I don't want to do Return of the King as my title for the stream again, so you know. Return of the... Oh, wait. No, wait. No kidding. Bye, you guys. Take care. Bye.
Yeah. What up, Charlie? Cause we got a lot of games, but ain't got a lot of time. Oh, you hanging with the gang, it's a mad dog life. From them G4 chairs to them fresh Nike Airs. All them big time dreams came from little nightmares. She ain't tripping on the small stuff, doing big things, big deals, big wheels. Watch her cause a big scene. Furthest thing from taking nails that ain't never been seen. What you mean, you ain't see her with the gleam? No, she grind, no, she shine, no, she blink. No, she grinding know she shining, now you know she got a bling. Came from grinding, now she shining, now you know she got a bling. Wait, hold up, flex on them like Tyler Clark. Think you